maybe if I film like this you won't see how tired I look. We've just got home. Oh, welcome to day 24? Day 24 of Vlogtober. It's actually coming up for 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We stayed last night at my dad's, got up this morning, had some breakfast, then we went and did some pottery painting, had some lunch, and then we've come home. And it's taken us just over 2 hours to do a journey that should take just under an hour and a half. So I'm exhausted. I've done a lot of driving in the last couple of days, and I've come home to discover that my husband, who was doing some stuff to our ceiling, because we're going to be replacing the coving, just hasn't really tidied it up. So the whole cooker is covered in plaster dust. So as well as putting away the shopping and unpacking and doing the washing, I'm going to have to clean that up as well. So that's just marvellous. So I think my first priority is going to be to put this in the fridge. Thanks, Dad. And have a cup of tea. It's about 4:30. The kids have been playing nicely for about an hour. I haven't even seen them. So I've made myself a cup of tea, which is risky, because normally that means they'll suddenly appear and argue about something. But yeah, they're upstairs playing some game. So I'm going to try and have a quick cup of tea and catch up on the Rhinebeck vlog that Mina of the Knitting Expat has uploaded. Cool, that was quite a mouthful to say. The Rhinebeck vlog that Mina of the Knitting Expat. That's quite difficult. I won't try and say that again later after I've had some of that Prosecco, but yeah, I'm going to sit down and have my cup of tea. I've got the oven heating up ready to get their dinner on, and yeah, I'll have my dinner later. I'm going to make hubby cook dinner tonight. He owes me, because it took me about 45 minutes to clean up all the mess from the plaster. Anyway, cup of tea, podcast, and hopefully 5 minutes of peace. Right, I've got my comfy clothes on and I'm just in the middle of cooking the kids' dinner. I've just been up to check on them because honestly I thought they'd left the house, they were that quiet. And they're in Lilia's room, which is up in the loft, playing with Lego, which is so sweet. They're having such a good time. And I said, would you like to watch some telly? No, we're quite happy. Shock horror. So I've left them to it, and I just wanted to show you something quickly whilst their dinner is in the oven. I took my Picking Flowers sweater away with me, and last night I am 1 round away from finishing the rounds for the body, because I didn't take any extra yarn with me, did I? No. So I ran out. You can see it dangling there. So I've got 1 more round to do, but I have done the entire plain bit of the body. I hope I'm in shot, I'm guessing. And as you can see, it stops here, which is about 3 inches above my belly button. And then there's another 2 inches that has to be, oh no, I've just noticed there's a bit that's caught on the hook. What was I saying? There's another 2 or 3 inches, I'll have to check the pattern, that forms the hem. And then it all gets blocked and it gets pulled like this. So I think the fact that it looks boxy shouldn't be too concerning, and I'm sure I've heard other people say that it does look quite boxy until you block it. So yeah, so hopefully I will get the body, and hopefully I might block the body before I add the hem, just to be sure. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure. I might do that just to be sure. I'm still really concerned about this yarn. This is Drops Flora, which is an alpaca blend of yarn. Just threw a parrot stitch marker on the floor. Yeah, so it's Drops Flora. That's the little thing. And it is, what's the content? 65% wool and 35% alpaca. And I've had this with alpaca before. I don't know if it's me, I'm sensitive to it, or if it can be quite a hairy, scratchy yarn. But it does feel quite sort of rusticy, scratchy, and I'm not sure how annoying this is gonna be. Although this is the kind of jumper where you're gonna have to wear a vest underneath it, so it's not gonna be all over my body, just like my arms. And it will soften up with washing, so we'll see. but it just might be a lesson in my sort of fibre preferences, because I've only really been using natural fibres for crochet and knitting since I started knitting, which was about 18 months ago, just over. Yeah, no, actually coming up for 2 years, because I started in January last year. So yeah, so it'll be 2 years in January coming. And that's about the time I started knitting, is about the time I also started to pay attention to the fibres I was using in my crochet, as well as my my newfound knitting hobby. So it just might be part of the lessons I'm learning about my fibre preferences. That said, I'm still going to wear it, and it's going to be very cosy, and I love the colour. But that's where I am, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a bit more. I'm hoping to do a podcast. It's a bit tricky because doing the vlogs takes a lot of time, and the editing and the uploading, and it's the holidays at the moment, so I've got both my girls off school until next Tuesday. My youngest goes back, but my eldest doesn't go back until the following week, so it is all a bit manic. And then, oh my goodness, November's going to be insane with it's Phoebe's birthday coming up and my dad's 70th. So there's a sequence of weeks where basically we're going to have a birthday party for Phoebe, then the following weekend is a birthday party for my dad, and then the following weekend is Phoebe's actual birthday, and then the following weekend after that we're having another birthday meal for my dad, and then we're into December and then all the Christmas madness will start. So it's going to be a bit crazy, but I'm hoping to fit in a podcast, is what I'm trying to say, in a very rambly way, whilst hoping that you can actually see me talking to you. We've had a power cut, and may I be the first to say, yay! These poor neglected children can't watch the television. It's like Victorian times.
And we can't go on the iPad because there's no Wi-Fi!
Were you attacked by a werewolf?
Yeah.